And the king took his ring from his hand, and gave it unto Haman the son of Hammedatha the Agagite, the Jews' enemy. And the king said unto Haman, The silver is given to thee, the people also, to do with them as it seemeth good to thee. Esther 3:10-11. When the king removes his signet ring and places it upon Haman's hand, he hands over his very authority, his I amness, to a foreign power. In our soul, this is the moment we transfer our awareness from the throne of divine imagination into the hands of fear, doubt, or ambition misunderstood. The ring is not a piece of metal, but the immutable decree of our own wonderful human imagination. When we give it to Haman, we empower every limiting thought to issue its edict. And the silver is given to thee, the people also, the king declares. Understand this silver as the wealth of our inner world, our feelings, desires, and judgments. We deposit them into the lap of Haman, the very ego state that imagines itself our enemy. Once empowered, it marshals images of destruction against every cherished possibility, crying, Let this be snuffed out. Yet nothing can truly harm that which sleeps within the sanctuary of faith. All things are possible to him who believes, for the believer and God are one. If you watch Haman strut in royal robes, issuing orders against your joy, know that he stands only by your consent. Reclaim the ring, assume the state of the king. Speak inwardly, I am secure, I am unshakable, my reign is everlasting. By persisting in this assumption against every sense impression, you dissolve the enemy's power. The decree engraved upon your consciousness will rewrite the world without a single visible stroke. Thus Esther's hidden counsel unfolds. Never surrender the signet of your imagination, for it alone seals the future. Let Haman's memory fade as the believer turns within, inaugurating each desire with the divine I am, and so all things, every shattered hope restored, every mountain moved, become possible to you. In these two verses, the ring and silver symbolize inner authority and resources, while the king's grant to Haman reflects how identification with a particular self-image empowers action. Haman represents the part of us that seizes believed-in power. The people, the Jews, are aspects of consciousness awaiting either destruction or preservation. Psychologically, this scene portrays the dynamic of self-identification. When you give your inner ego, Haman, unquestioned authority, the ring, it will act upon your deeper self, the Jews, for better or worse. Here we see the law of assumption at work. The king's ring is the divine seal of imagination, your I am presence, entrusted to Haman. Haman's decree is the imagined state projected into the world of form. Metaphysically, the edict exists first in the sovereign imagination and then solidifies in outer experience. Power flows from inner assumption to outward reality. What the inner king authorizes through the ring must unfold in the field of appearances. This passage unveils that the ring you wear is your capacity to assume and decree from the throne of consciousness. You possess the same creative authority that the king conferred, only you must claim it. Your imaginative will, once sealed by unwavering belief, carries the force of divine enactment. You are both sovereign and subject. You decree your world by what you assume yourself to be. To begin, place your awareness consciously on the felt reality of your fulfilled desire, as though you are slipping an imaginary ring onto your finger that embodies everything you yearn for. Feel its weight against your skin, letting its presence anchor you in the certainty that what you wish for is already yours. As you settle into this experience of possession, allow yourself a moment of inner stillness in which you issue your decree. In that quiet space, mentally sign your assumption, I am abundant, I am healed, or I am free, and witness it becoming irrevocable, sealed within your consciousness like a royal edict. From that moment forward, live entirely from the assumption you have declared, carrying the authority of the ring through every waking hour. Whenever doubt or resistance arises, gently return to the tactile sense of the ring's weight, allowing it to dissolve uncertainty and reaffirm your sovereign state. Over time, as you persist in this inner rhythm, you will observe the outer world rearranging itself to reflect your decree, revealing that the divine power you have awakened through your imagination has quietly guided reality all along.